Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I have another haul video for you guys. I know I just did one, but Michael's just released a bunch of new exclusive items and I got most of them. I think I got all of them except for one, and I also got some older Rainbow Loom items that I just wanted to get. So yeah, I have this giant box that came in the mail, but I can't show you on the screen because it's actually way too big. So I'm just gonna pull out the items and open them on screen for you guys. So yeah, let's just get started. I'm gonna start with the one I'm most excited for, which is the new treasure box. It's called the Solar Flair Treasure Box, 7,000 bands, and it says bands that change color in the sun. Treasure boxes are probably my favorite new thing that has come from Rainbow Loom. I think they're super neat and it's a really good deal. So yeah, let's just go ahead and open this. Okay, I got it open. I'm just gonna dump everything out. Alright, so the first thing that looks like is in here is just an instruction guide. I never use these, but I'm sure they're useful to people that have never done Rainbow Loom before. The first color that we look like we have is a yellow. I can't show you guys what colors these turn into in the sun because, well, I'm indoors and it's also really cloudy outside, so I'm not sure it'd work very well. But that pale yellow, there's kind of a greenish blue. It's showing up a little more blue on camera, but it's a really nice green blue. Just like a baby blue. This one is interesting. It's purple, but it's opaque. Like if we look at it compared to like these bands over here, these are more jelly. This looks like an opaque band. I'll open them after I go all over them, and then we can look at that. But now it's like this orchid pink. This one is super pretty. And then kind of more of just a pink. And then a clear, like a milky clear. I don't know if I'll use this. Maybe if it turns into a cool color in the sun. Then it looks like just some seed clips and 2 happy looms. I don't ever use these, but I might give them away. But yeah, let me just get these opened and let's see what they look like. Okay, I got them all opened. Also, I'm sorry about the camera angle. My tripod broke and I had to get a new one, so it's kind of stuck in this position out this way. But I'll hold up the bands to the camera. So first was that yellow. They're just this nice pastel jelly yellow. They're quite stretchy. They feel a little thinner than the solar bands from the web store. But they're not small. Like, an issue with a lot of the treasure box bands is that they're tiny. These ones are not tiny. They're like regular size. But they do feel a little thinner than the solar bands from the website. Here is that blue-green. It's the same texture as the yellow, but nice color. Next is the baby blue. Again, it's the same texture, pretty thin and stretchy. Yeah, not much to say. This one I'm interested in, this purple, because this one was opaque, different from the rest. Yeah, they definitely feel just a tiny bit thicker. They still feel thin compared to like most Rainbow Loom bands. And they do have a bit of a shine to them. I don't know if you can see very well, but they are quite shiny. I looked on the box and it looks like these turned to pink. I'm just really intrigued because all the solar bands on the website are jelly. This one is my favorite color in this box. They're kind of like this orchid pink. They're showing up a little faded on the camera, but I mean, it's just a nice color. There's not too much to say. These bands aren't like extraordinarily unique like the glitter treasure box, but they're still really fun. Here's that pink up close. It's that same texture. And then that clear. And I'm sorry I can't show you guys what these turn into in the sun, but I can show you a picture on the box. Hold on. Yeah, on the box here, there's this little picture, and I was looking at it. It looks like the purple turns into a pink. And a lot of like reds and pinks. Maybe some yellow? I'm not sure. I'll have to experiment with that. But yeah, let's just move on to the next product. Okay, so the next thing we have is this Beadmoji Fruity Cutie bracelet kit. So I mostly got this because of the Autolooms. I do not have any Autolooms yet, and I'm really intrigued by them, and I like pineapples, so I got this one. But yeah, let's just get this opened. Is it taped? I need to get my scissors. I have my boyfriend got this for me. It's like a, I think it's a marmot, and there's scissors in it. But I don't want to cut myself. I'm gonna do this off camera. All right. Sorry, I kind of mangled the box a little bit. So in here, there's this piece of paper. Oh, it's just instructions on the Autoloom. Let's get this out of the box. Alright. This is what it looks like. Looks like there's 5 colors, 2 Autolooms, and a bunch of beads. Question mark? I think they're beads. Yeah, so I didn't realize it was taped. But I put them all back in. I don't even remember what I was saying before, but yeah, there's bands, Autolooms, and beads. I'm just gonna take these out because I'm scared. But all the beads look to be fruit themed or have like little words on them, like too sweet, cutie, BU, BFF, stuff like that. I'm gonna give those to my niece. I don't think I'll use them, but I think they're cute. And I am so excited for this. I've never even touched an Autoloom. Okay. So I think these work. You just put your bands on and you like pogo stick it or something. I think you can push. We'll test that out in a second. I like this orange one a lot. I think it's cool. And then the colors, pastel green. Super excited because I ran out of pastel green and they don't sell opaque pastel green on the website. This light purple, pastel orange, this really nice like magenta, just some white, and C-clips. So I'm gonna lay out some of those bands from that pack and test out the Autoloom. I'm really excited actually. Okay, I got some of the colors laid out, so I'm gonna test this out. So I'm pretty sure it just works like a normal fishtail machine thing, like the blue ones that used to be on the hooks. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Do 3 bands fit on here? Yeah. Okay. So I think I did it right. I think you just... That is so cool. Hold on. And I wish I had one of these when I was a kid. That is so fun, actually. Okay, I think I'm gonna give one of these to my little niece, and because I think she would love this. I think this is great for kids. I don't know what happened to the fishtail at the beginning there. It's not supposed to look like that, but okay. Yeah, this is really cool. I don't know what else to say. It's really easy to use. Oh. It's really easy to use, and it's actually really fun. It's very stimulating. Like doing this was a little aggressive, but yeah, it's fun. I like this a lot. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish it here. What? Wait, oh, do I have to push it down again? Yeah, okay. And then I just realized I don't have a C-clip. Hold on. Okay, I got a C-clip. How do I do this? Just clip. Okay, no, hold on. Let me try doing it like this. I didn't read the instructions. Maybe I should have. I'm irresponsible. Okay, I think I got it. No, I did not. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Okay, super easy, super fun. I know I made it look hard at the end there, but I'm just bad at using C-clips apparently. But I don't know what happened to the fishtail here at the beginning, but besides that, I mean, it turned out perfectly fine. This is super fun. It came with 2 of them, so I would recommend this to anybody looking for like easy bracelet making. But yeah, let's just move on to the next product. All right, the next product I have here is the Loom Lab. Loom Lab, yeah, it says Loom Lab. I can't actually fit the entire thing on the screen, but it says it comes with 50 beads. Am I on the wrong side? Yes, I am. Okay, the Loom Lab, 50 beads, 3,000 bands, 2 mega mighty looms. Says it's their biggest rainbow loom ever. So, I mean, one thing that drives me away from using the loom is having to construct the looms like with all the extra pins. So I'm really excited for these. So I'm just gonna get this opened. I have my scissors here. I'm gonna do this off camera because I don't want to cut myself. All right. I got it open, I think. All right. So these look like the looms. Those are giant. And some papers. And a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Let me get this all sorted out. Okay, so first we have the instruction pamphlet. There's 2 of them. So this looks like it's just showing the basics of the loom, I think. And maybe some different types of bracelets you can make. Yeah, there's a lot actually. There's like charms, flowers, butterflies, whatever this bracelet is. This cool bracelet, I think they called that one the Super Floss. I don't know, I think so. They just posted that on their Instagram. Some more cool bracelets. I might actually use this instruction pamphlet because I'm not educated on the loom at all. Is this even more bracelets? I think so. Just how to make a butterfly. Well, there's all of that. The 2 looms, these are ginormous, and I'm super excited to use these. I think they connect at the top here somehow. Am I dumb? Hold on. How does this work? I had this issue the last time I did a haul too, because I was like trying to figure out how to put the two blue looms together. Okay, sorry, I dropped the entire camera, but I figured out how to put them together. This is ginormous. I cannot fit it on my phone screen, but I'm gonna attempt to make a loom bracelet. So if you follow me on Instagram, just keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think you can connect them side to side as well, but I don't know how to take it apart. I think, oh, like that, easy. Let me figure this out. Okay, I cannot figure out how to connect them side to side. I'll read the instructions and maybe figure it out later, but sorry about that. I know this is a very messy haul. I did not prepare for this at all. I have no script or anything, but this just came in the mail, so I wanted to film it as fast as I could. Let's just go over the band colors now though. Another small white pack, some black, some lime green, like a turquoise color, pink, purple, dark blue, fuchsia, mango, and peach. I'm not gonna open those, just because they're very generic bands. But it also came with this little baggie. Let me open this. Alright, and here, looks like we have one of these little weird pink hooks. A hook. They look different from when I used to use a loom back when I was a kid. They used to have like a shoop thing on it. It was like you could like do this with your loom. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not. But this one does not have that. I would assume you can use this somehow on the loom like this. I think you would do that with cat bands. I'm not sure. But here we have beads. Some, I think these are new clips. I think they're U clips for wide bracelets. And keychain thingies. And then a bunch of C clips. So that was the Loom Lab pack. I think that's a super good deal with two giant looms. But yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next two products, which are not exclusive, or they are exclusive. They're not new exclusive items, they're old. So I'm gonna get those out. All right, next I have this BFF Mega Combo Set, featuring bracelet buttons. So I've gotten this before, but I accidentally dropped the entire thing on the floor and all the bands are mixed up. And I just decided to get a new one, because why not? But it comes with almost 7,000 bands, 200 beads, 40 stickers, 2 BFF looms, and 2 rainbow looms. So let me get this open. Okay, I got it open. Just get that paper off. This is a really good case, by the way. Oh, there's a band stuck on the top here. But there are bands stuck to the paper everywhere. Alright, so comes with a little instruction booklet with the BFF looms and the rainbow loom, just showing you how to do that stuff. I think these are, I'm not sure what this is. I think this is just showing what it is. I don't think that's actually the stickers. But yeah, in here, looks like there are the stickers. These are like puffy stickers. I think you can just put these on the case or something. Oh no, they go on here. You attach them to here and you attach them to your bracelet. So that is neat. These little baggies for giving away rainbow loom bracelets. And the bands are a little jumbled up, as you can see. So I'm gonna fix that really quick. Okay, I got everything sorted out. So first things that we have are these two little orange hooks, the double-ended ones. I believe these are like half bead hook and half regular hook. I'm not too sure though. Again, two of the new hooks, the ones without the swoop on the top. I think for rainbow loom, the new looms. There's two of them in here. These are neat. There's a bunch of loose bands on those. I didn't see those. Yeah, two looms. I believe these attach similar to the mega looms from earlier, but I think you just go like this. All right, yeah. So this is good for making bracelets without an extension. I'll be testing that out as well. But hold on, I can't take it apart. Hold on. Okay, I got them taken apart. I apologize for the messiness of this tutorial or haul video. I was not prepared for this at all. This is cool. These are like similar to the happy looms, but they're patterned. I'm gonna keep these ones. I think these are cool. Actually, I'll give one to my niece. I'll be nice. But in here, it looks like there are really cute C-clips. I love this color. These colors of C-clips, they're like the pastel ones. Beads, just name beads. You can make cool bracelets with those. And then, oh, I knocked my camera over almost. Let's just go over all the colors. So first is this, it's like a green gray with black in the center. All of these are double-sided, by the way, which I think is super cool. This half green, half purple. This half like red, pink, and half whitish pink. It's like a very pale, like peppermint color. This purple with black in the center. This green with, I think it's just more green in the center. This is like a light yellow green with white in the center, almost a chartreuse color. This is like a light blue green with, it's double-sided, but I can't tell. It's just like a slightly darker color in the center. This is like a light blue with a dark blue in the center. And this is similar, just a different shade of blue. This one is a very light purple with a darker purple in the center. This one is not supposed to be in there. And then this is the same thing except a darker purple. This is one of my favorites from here. It's an orange with a yellow in the center. And then this is like a light orange with a darker orange in the center. And this one is very similar, but it's like a orange with white in the center. And then this one is kind of like a white, just plain white with another white in the center. This one is a pastel pink, similar to the white one. There's a lot of purples in here. I don't know how to describe all of the different shades, but this one is another purple. And then lastly, you won't guess what it is. It's another purple. except this one is, I like this one a lot more. It's like a very vibrant pink purple on the outside with a darker purple in the center. But yeah, and all the bands have like a same texture in here. They're kind of just thin and stretchy. Not super high quality, but I love the colors. So yeah, that is that. And then let's move on to the last thing that I got. This is the last thing that I got is this really tiny, adorable Cutie cube with sweets bands. And sweets are my favorite bands ever. There's 4 colors in here. There's a blue, pink, mango, like, it reminds me a lot of the Fairy Pastel Orange, and then white. The white is not sweets, unfortunately. But let me just get this opened. I can never tell where they put the tape. It's so annoying. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I cannot get this open. Hold on. All right, and here we have another Happy Loom. Some C-clips. And the part I'm excited about are these blue bands, because there's not a sweets band that's like exactly this color. There's not a lot of them, unfortunately, but you know, it'll do. This next one, this reminds me a lot of the Fairy Pink, Fairy Pastel Pink, I think it's called. I get confused because this is not very pastel to me, but I think it's called Fairy Pastel Pink on the web store. And same with this one, Fairy Pastel Orange is what the color looks like to me. And then just some white. And it does look like there's a little instruction booklet in here. Again, just for what are these bracelets called? Fishtails. Forgot what those were called for a second. But I'm just gonna open this one because I'm interested in the texture. Okay, right off the bat, these do not feel as soft as the sweets bands from the web store. They feel a little bit tougher. But they're pretty stretchy, and I just like the color a lot. I think this will fit in really well with the Blue Paradise mix pack from the web store. I think they'll look super nice together. And these bands, I'm gonna just open one of them, because I'm assuming they're the same texture, but what the heck? Where's the, okay, I found it. Yeah, these feel different from the ones from the web store. They're a lot tougher and like stiff, very similar to actually the deep lilac bands that from the web store, because those feel different from the rest. They're kind of like a tougher feel instead of like the soft band. I don't know which I like better. I think I like the softer bands better just because they feel better to work with, but I mean, these aren't bad. But yeah, this was really affordable, and I think it was $4. It's a really good deal for the amount of stuff you get. Very cute. So yeah, that was everything that I got. I know this video was extremely unstructured, and there was a lot of awkward blooper moments in here, but you know, I just wanted to get this filmed, and yeah, I guess I had fun filming this at least. And since it's not a tutorial, I thought it wouldn't be a big deal if it was really messy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I definitely recommend all of the Michaels products that they just released. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, it would mean a lot if you could like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.